Yo, what's up guys, Goblin here, welcome to this new episode. In today's video, I'm super excited because my main deck is back and working better than ever. This deck last season wasn't really that good, that's also why I decided to stop using it. In the current season, I've seen all of a sudden a lot of people use this same exact version. Sometimes they change a few cards. You can, for example, swap out the Goblin gang, put in guards if you want to cover P.E.K.K.A decks a little bit more solid. Some people use a different champion where they use the Goblin style, but the overall 7 cards are always, pretty much the same. Okay, let's go with the Skeleton King here in the back. Looks like he goes with, I wanted to say that. Wallbreaker Split. Not sure why he would do that, because Wallbreaker Split against Cannoneer just doesn't make any sense. And then if he plays them all together against the Cannoneer, nowadays they actually do get a connection. So, not sure about the decision making from my opponent right there. But anyways, let's go with a Mortar defensively. Looks like this is gonna be the typical recruit spam deck, which, man, is super annoying. But so far, the start has been pretty good for us. And also, I feel like he's been playing kind of, how do you say it, like questionable. Like some decision making from him, definitely questionable. So, let's see what he's gonna do. Probably gonna go with recruits defensively. There you go, there's the recruits. Let's go with bets here. And let's afterwards go with the Skeleton King as well, just in case he, he goes with a Firecracker. I wanted to say in case he goes with arrows. Instead, he decides to go with a Firecracker, which is, definitely not a bad play from him either. Wallbreakers are gonna get a connection, but I think at this point, we just need to, let them connect. I didn't have arrows. I didn't have a good answer against it. Let's in the meantime go with ability, and let's also go with a mortar here. He might go with his ability to clean up the skeletons. That's a pretty good ability, but it does allow the mortar from us to lock on, and I think he's gonna go with his own Goblin gang. So let's go with a Goblin gang, predicting his Goblin gang to, kind of trade goblins for goblins, and the mortar to try and, keep it alive at least a little bit longer. In this case, we even force out some arrows. So, pretty good situation. Not an easy matchup at all, and man, this recruits deck, I probably will make a video on it soon if you guys would like to see it, because I've seen so many people use this deck, and I faced it also so many times, to the point where I feel like this is probably the best recruits deck right now. If you guys want to see a video about it, let me know in the comment section down below. Even though it is a very toxic type of deck to play against, I feel like it's also pretty fun to use it if you know how to use it. Okay, let's go with a miner here. I'm gonna wait for the Firecracker to shoot. Let's then go with bets here to kind of support the cannon card. Let's go with the Skeleton King. And looks like, oh, he actually has arrows plus fireball. That's interesting. Normally this deck only runs either arrows or fireball. Looks like this guy actually has both. So that's definitely interesting decision from him. Let's in the meantime go with the Evil Mortar offensively. Let's go with a cannon card here as well. Let's go with an ability as soon as possible. And okay, this is looking pretty good for us, guys. I'm definitely gonna just arrow the Firecracker. He goes with his own arrows as well. So let's wait a little bit. Let's go with a miner. Let's go with evil bets. He's probably gonna have to fireball the evil bets if he wants to defend it. Oh, okay, never mind. Okay, I mean, okay. Let's go with a mortar. I don't even know what to say after that interaction. What is this guy doing? Like, I was like, never mind. He doesn't need to fireball. He still goes for the fireball. I guess he thought that it was necessary, but man, the Wallbreakers got so much value, and then he still fireballs nothing. That was, definitely kind of a funny moment. Anyways, we need to still focus up, because this is definitely not like a really good situation for us. Even though we are in a damage lead right now, we still need to definitely focus and make sure that we play good defense while also still getting some offensive damage. Okay, Mortar's gonna get a lock if I'm not wrong. There you go, very nice lock. Let's go with a Goblin gang. Let's go with a Skeleton gang here in the middle as well. He might go for arrows. There are the arrows. Let's go with bets here as soon as he went with arrows. Let's see if we need to go with Evil Mortar. I would like to keep it. Man, I should have gone for it. I don't know why I kept. Okay, anyways, we might still win, guys. Anyways, we might still win. Okay, let's go with an ability as soon as possible. He's probably gonna use his ability once again. Let's go with a miner. Let's go with a Goblin gang. Right side, let's go with bets here as well. And let's go with a Skeleton King. His Mighty Miner is out of cycle, so that's good for our Skeleton King. Nice, okay, let's go with an ability. He uses arrows. Wait, what? Why did he arrow that? He arrowed pretty much nothing right there. We can probably get something going here with the Skeleton King, with the skeletons. Let's go with a miner here as well to tank. Both dagger dice are out of ammo, so that's why I went with the miner in that position. Let's go with the Goblin gang here. Let's go with bets as well. And man, what is even happening right now? So much spam, so much pressure. I think we might be able to finally get the tower on the left side. The skeleton, or excuse me, the goblins plus the Ice Wizard are connecting. Let's go with a Skeleton King defensively. Let's go with a mortar as well. All we need is one minus shot or cycle back to the arrows. And man, very good game. Honestly, that deck, as I said before, is probably one of the most annoying decks to face in Clash Royale. I think pretty much everyone would agree on me, unless you have a really good anti-spam deck. But that deck just has so many spam cards, recruits, goblins, Goblin gang, wall breakers. Sometimes they even use skeleton barrel, but this guy actually had the double spell. so he even had a little bit less spam, I guess. Okay, anyways, very nice W. That was a close match, but well played by us. That matchup is not that easy, considering that we have the Cannoneer. Okay, let's go with a Mortar right side. Looks like this guy has some kind of Psycho deck. He has Archer Queen, he has Goblins, Cannon. Probably gonna be Royal Hogs if I would have to take a guess. Let's go with ability left side. And what I like about the ability is that most of the times you are gonna force out at least the same amount of elixir. In this case, we go with ability, which is a 2-for-2 trade, and we still get a lot of damage on the Archer Queen. So in my opinion, with Skeleton King, it's pretty much worth it to always go with your ability. Like, I wouldn't really, how do you say, like, see or know a situation where I'm like, okay, I should definitely not go with Skeleton King ability. Maybe a situation could be if they, for example, have a troop like Valkyrie, then maybe you should never, or not never, but at least if they have Valkyrie against Skeleton King, it doesn't really make sense. But against any other type of deck, in my opinion, it's always worth it. Okay, so far doing really good. Let's actually go with a cannon card predicting his cannon. Let's see. Okay, looks like he goes with the Archer Queen. Well played by him. Anyways, we are going to get some damage on the Archer Queen, so that's still pretty good for us. And let's see if we can defend the Royal Hogs without taking too much damage, because we did just use the Mortar offensively. This is also one of those matchups which could get tricky, but I feel like the fact that he has Cannoneer is going to help us a lot. And then also just in general, the fact that I played against this matchup already like a lot of times is probably also going to help us quite a lot. So we do have to be careful, because I believe he has the evil cannon, which is interesting. Yeah, exactly. He has the evil cannon. Next cannon is going to be the evil cannon, so that's definitely going to be interesting. Normally this deck always used to be played with evil skeletons and evil ice spirit. Evil Cannon, of course, in some situations can get, yeah, definitely a lot of value. Okay, so should I go with Evil Bats? Probably gonna go Evil Bats right now. I think he does have the Evil Ice Spirit available, so he's probably, yeah, I was about to say, he's probably just gonna go with it. Anyways, I did want to go Miner just in case, but that was definitely a really good Evil Ice Spirit by him. Let's go with Skeleton King. Same as the Goblins, and let's actually go with the Mortar offensively. We have the Evil Mortar. I feel like Evil Mortar playing it defensively, it just always, I don't know, it feels like not something you should do. So at least use it defensively, but at the same time offensively, if you guys know what I'm trying to say. Let's in the meantime keep under pressure by going bets. Let's go with ability here towards the left side, and let's probably just wait a little bit and cycle a cannon card in the back. Okay, he does go with his Royal Hogs. I feel like he hasn't used, did he not use his Earthquake at all so far, right? I think he, okay, now I had to speak for him to use the Earthquake. Okay, let's go with a Goblin Gang here. Let's go with Skeleton King opposite lane actually. Let's go with bets here to make sure that the Arch Queen does not get a lock on top of the tower. This way we also protect the cannon card a little bit longer. And I wonder what is going to be the key for the victory here. I feel like we definitely need to somehow get like double lane pressure going. I feel like same lane so far hasn't really been working well for us. So let's go with the Skeleton King ability. Let's go with a Miner. Let's go with a Goblin Gang split. Let's wait a little bit and see where he's gonna go with delivery. I feel like he's gonna deliver the left side, so that's why I wanted to, yeah, exactly. That's why I wanted to go with the bets at the bridge onto the right side lane. Miner in the meantime gets a lot of damage onto the left side tower, and he even gives up, guys. Okay, he goes with a Earthquake on the King Tower. Archer Queen is still on the field though, so I can't really go with like a cannon card at the bridge. Let's go with a Ice Wizard. Let's go now with a Miner, and of course, since he already gave up, Miner plus Ice Wizard, and let's go with arrows just to take it a little bit quicker. Nice, very good W there. I think the difference maker there for sure for him as well was the Cannoneer Tower. I feel like I've played that matchup a lot of times against people with the Princess Tower, and then of course with the Princess Tower troops like bets at the bridge, double lane pressures, they are just not as effective as, for example, in this case against the Cannoneer. So far doing very well. It feels really good and really fun to use this deck again, because of course this deck definitely a really, how do you say that, like a really fun deck for me in the last couple of seasons. Okay, Wallbreakers at the bridge. We do have to be careful. Looks like he also goes with his Skeleton Barrel. Let's just go with the Ice Wizard, and I'm actually gonna go with arrows here as well. I felt like the Ice Wizard was gonna, oh no, man. Right as I was saying before, do not go with ability when they have a troop like a Valkyrie. And what do? The match right after that, exactly, go with ability into a Valkyrie. Man, what am I doing? Okay, anyways, let's go with a Goblin Gang here. We do have to be careful because this guy goes with Skeleton Army at the bridge. Not sure if the bets were even necessary. I think maybe they were not, but anyways, I guess it's okay. And oh, he has a Mother Witch as well. Wow, okay. Mother Witch Valkyrie. Mother Witch plus Valkyrie is definitely two cards we do not want to see with our spam cards. Of course, Valkyrie, really good against the Skeleton King. I mentioned it in the last match as well. And then in this match, for some reason, I still went with ability. And then against the Mother Witch, we also do not have a spell to, how do you say, like directly take care of her. So we need to be kind of careful. So far, seems like his Mortar counters aren't the greatest though. So Mortar actually getting a lot of damage on the right side tower. And even though we had a really bad start, Mortar is putting us back into the match right now. Okay, looks like he goes, what? Okay, what am I seeing right now, guys? What am I seeing right now? Okay, we are gonna, I think, lose the tower, at least take a lot of damage. He's probably just gonna go Valkyrie here, so I don't think we should even go with ability. He looks like he goes with bets instead, so maybe I should have gone with ability. Man, what? Okay, I'm so confused right now. What is this deck from the opponent? Valkyrie, Drill, Wallbreaker, Skeleton Barrel. He just has like all like if we have spamming cards, this guy has like the ultimate spam deck because he actually only has offensive cards. The good thing, which I think might save us, is that it seems that he doesn't have a spell. So maybe, and I don't want to, I mean, of course, I still want to be positive, but I'm not sure if it's even going to be possible. But maybe we could make a comeback, getting a lot of troops on the field and then stacking them up. I feel like that's potentially a play we could do here to win the match. He goes with a drill. I feel like he's being over aggressive right now. He's definitely pushing into a lane where I think he shouldn't be pushing anymore. Let's see if we can punish him for this, guys. Okay, nice. Evil Mortar is alive. We can probably just go... Nice. Mortar gets a lock. Wait a second, because this guy... I'm not sure about the situation, I'm not sure about the situation right now. Please, Miner, take care of the Mother Witch. But anyways, the Mortar's gonna take the tower. Yeah, we're gonna take the tower, guys. Oh my god, what? Okay. Yeah, I was already like saying, whenever I saw him going that offensively with his troops, I was already saying, should he even be doing that? Because I feel like he was just being way too aggressive into the lane where we were just gonna counter push. So we do have to be careful. Let's go with arrows here on defense. Let's go with a Goblin gang here to try and protect the left side tower as much as possible. But look at the overall situation right now. We went from being pretty much 100% sure lost to, I think, 3-counting. Yeah, I was about to say, I think we're actually gonna 3-count him with the cannon card, with the Ice Wizard, and okay, that has to be one of the strangest matches I've played in a really long time. He had also like such a strange deck, but the fact that he didn't have a spell, and I recognized that luckily very quickly, I was like, okay, wait a second. Even though we lost the tower, even though he had like the ultimate spam deck, I was like, okay, I think we still have a chance at making a comeback if we manage to make one big push, get the cannon card, get the Skeleton King, get all those troops together with the Evil Mortar, and then as soon as the Evil Mortar got a lock, that was basically just good game already. From there on, we of course did have to still take either his King Tower or the right side tower, but I felt like in that situation it was just so good for us, where I was like, okay, this is perfect, this is really good for us. Okay, not sure what we're facing, but this is looking like a similar deck to our deck. He has a Bats as well, he has Miner, Skeleton King. This could definitely be, I would say, a mirror match. It's actually popped ability here, even though he does have the Ice Wizard. I feel like ability for 2 elixir is still gonna be worth it. We're gonna force out the lock, and I think I'm gonna, should I go Goblin Gang? Yeah, I think I'm gonna go Goblin Gang. Lock out of cycle, Cannoneer from the opponent, so the Goblins most of the time are gonna be pretty annoying for him. Looks like he also has his own Goblin Gang. We do have to be careful because he goes with a... Oh, that was a really good Skeleton King from him. Okay, let's go with Miner, let's go with Bats, and let's go with arrows here as soon as possible. Oh my god, the arrows do end up missing 2 of the Goblins, but still, I guess a decent defense. That was really scary. To be honest, when I saw the Skeleton King at the bridge right there, I was like, okay, wow, that was a really well played by him. And I was like, maybe it's even gonna take the tower, but at least we survive with a decent amount of HP on our tower. So let's lock in, let's focus, because so far this guy is definitely not looking bad at all. He's actually played it super well right there. Okay, I'm gonna go Mortar into the Mortar. Maybe a strange play, but at this point, I feel like, yeah, going anywhere else with the Mortar offensively, for example, doesn't really make sense. I guess it's better to just kind of cancel out his Mortar. Let's go with Goblin Gang. He might go with a lock left side, so let's see if he locks it. And then, exactly, nice. Okay, so lock out of cycle with the Goblins. We charge up pretty much the entire Skeleton King ability as well, so that's really good for us. The only bad thing, I think that he's... I don't know if... Does he have a Fireball in there? I think he might have a Fireball, right? Let's go with Ice Wizard. Let's go with Evil Bats. I'm not sure if he... Yeah, he does have the Fireball. Let's go with an ability, because of course Lock is still out of cycle, so maybe the Skeletons can kill his Skeleton King, get something going. He does have the Ice Wizard, so well played by him. And let's in the meantime set up a Mortar here as well. Okay, he goes with his ability. I think I'm just gonna go with a Goblin Gang off to the side. Oh wow, the Mortar actually splashed, killed pretty much everything. That was a nice Mortar splash by by our Mortar. And in the meantime, let's go. Okay, let's go with the cannon card. Let's go with the Skeleton King here as well. Let's go with Bats up high to try and take care of the Spear Goblins. And we did cycle towards the Evil Mortar. I think, should we go Evil Mortar? Yeah, I definitely think we can go with the Evil Mortar now. Let's go with arrows here as well. Let's go with an ability left side. And let's see how he's gonna deal with the double lane pressure. I feel like this is not an easy situation for him to deal with. Let's go with a Goblin Gang. Let's go with a Miner towards the right side as well. He goes with a Miner plus Fireball. He is gonna take care of the Goblin Gang. We can go with Bats here, and do I need to... Okay, nice. He messed up his ability. Let's keep the pressure by going Mortar, but this guy, he's definitely playing this really, really well so far. Let's see if we can somehow still beat him. Okay, let's go with a Skeleton King here last second. Let's go with a Goblin Gang towards the right side. I think I'm gonna go with ability here onto the left side, and let's see how he's gonna deal with both the lanes once again. It's very important, in my opinion, in these type of matchups to try and keep up the pressure as much as possible on both of the lanes, because sometimes, maybe at one point, you will break through because of it, even though this guy is definitely playing this super well so far. Okay, let's go with Bats. Let's go with the Skeleton King here as well. He did spend quite a lot of elixir right there. We might be able to get something going now with the Mortar. Okay, he goes with his Goblin Gang. Well played by him, and man, this guy's playing this super well. Like, honestly, I don't think I've seen a single mistake from him yet. And we are down a lot of elixir, or not a lot of elixir, a lot of damage right now. So my question is, can we still make a comeback? And how? Like, what do we need to do to make the comeback? Okay, let's go with Ice Wizard here. Let's go with Bats as well. I'm gonna go with a Skeleton King like this. He does go with Ice Wizard, so well played by him. And I'm probably gonna have to... Okay, let's wait a little bit. I'm gonna let the Mortar get a look on top of the cannon card. He's probably gonna go with Bats. There you go, there's the Bats. I had the arrows ready for that. Let's go with a Mortar. Let's go with Bats as well. Let's go with ability onto the left side. Let's wait a little bit. I feel like he's gonna probably go with a lock or something left side maybe. Let's see. Okay, cannon card here. And let's go with arrows as well. Okay, not the best arrows. We're not gonna kill the Goblin Gang, but at least we take care of the Bats. Let's go with evil Bats here as well. Let's go with the Skeleton King towards the right side. Let's go with Goblin towards the left side. He uses the lock. Wait a second. Oh my god, lock out of cycle. Oh my god, this is not the best lock by him. And I think that's the first mistake he's gonna make, but also the last mistake, because I think we are gonna end up winning the match because of it. Let's see. Let's keep the pressure as much as possible, guys. Let's go with a Mortar here as well. Let's go with a Goblin Gang. We are gonna... Okay, we are gonna take a lot of damage with the Miner, but in the meantime, we can go with our own Miner. Let's go with arrows here offensively to try and take care of Bats, Goblin Gang, whatever. And let's try to predict this Miner. Please tell me... No, I didn't predict it. Is it enough damage, though? Please tell me that's not enough damage. 500. Oh my god, I think we won. Oh my god, man. Wow, what a crazy match. First of all, Oliver, I don't know who you are, but you might be the upcoming Muhammad Light, because honestly, he played that perfect. I think the only mistake he made was that he went with the Fireball plus lock defensively when we still had the full Skeleton King. Well, not the full Skeleton King ability, but I think the Skeleton King ability was charged up quite a bit. And then as soon as he spent both the Fireball and the lock, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna spam everything. Pop the ability. I think I went with like Goblin Gang or Bats or something like that at the bridge. Miner, and I was like, okay, this has to be the moment. We have to take advantage of the fact that the opponent finally made a mistake. Wow, I was actually struggling a lot during that match. I think the matchup wasn't that easy because of the fact that he had Fireball plus the lock, and of course us, we only have arrows, so we need to be always very careful against, for example, like those type of decks where we have only arrows, because if we arrow, for example, the Bats, then afterwards maybe it's Goblin Gang, Skeleton Gang ability, like anything could get a lot of damage or a lot of value. Okay, let's focus up though. I need to look in once again. That was definitely a crazy matchup, so that's why I'm just like super hyped up right now. Okay, let's go with a cannon card here. I think cannon card should be enough to defend. Let's go with a Skeleton King here, recognizing that the barrel is on the inside, and let's in the meantime go with a Mortar towards the right side. Okay, Mortar here should be kind of annoying. Let's see how he's gonna deal with it. Nice, Mortar is gonna splash on top of pretty much everything. Let's go with arrows here as soon as possible. And man, he has a Minion Horde. What? I haven't seen Minion Horde in quite a while. The arrows are gonna get a lot of value, of course. One of the best card, if not the best card, against the Minion Horde. So that's gonna be very nice. But once again, the same story as I just mentioned against the Mortar spam. We only have one set of arrows, so we need to be very, very careful. Oh my god, what a good Goblin Gang by him. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to go with my own Goblin Gang. And I think this might be tower down, or even a lot of damage for sure. Okay, tower not down, but 1017 HP left onto our right side tower. He even goes with the evil, or not with the evil, but with the normal barrel. And I'm gonna go with my evil Mortar, recognizing that we are not gonna be able to defend. And I just need to try and somehow recover from the situation. So let's go with arrows here as soon as possible. Mortar is still decently healthy, so it's still gonna get a little bit of more damage. Let's go with Bats here to make sure that we don't take too much damage. I don't know, like strange situation, definitely a strange matchup. So far I feel like we both got decent amount of damage offensively. He of course already took the tower, but if you guys look at his right side tower, that's also where we got quite a lot of damage. So I think overall not the worst spot for us. We need to be very careful though, because of course, yeah, with the spam cards, us having Cannoneer, only having arrows, we always need to be very careful, but I think we should be fine. Let's go with arrows here as soon as possible. I'm just gonna arrow the main horde, yeah, as soon as I can. Let's wait a little bit and see, okay, what is the opponent gonna do? But I think the mortar here is gonna be the main reason, if we end up winning, why we will potentially win this matchup. Okay, let's go with bets right here as well. We're definitely gonna take the tower. Let's go with the cannon card right side. Let's go with the goblin gang here as well. Wait, are we even gonna take the tower? I'm not sure at this point. Okay, let's go with a set of bets as well. Mine on the left side should be able to take it, right? Okay, if it doesn't take it, anyways, the mortar is gonna take it, so that's good for us. And okay, look at the right side. A lot of spammy cards right there. I think I'm just gonna set up a mortar defensively and kind of reset. Like in this situation, I think the best thing we can do is just reset, try to get something going, but patiently. Like sometimes with this deck, of course, it's kind of tempting to pressure non-stop, but I think sometimes it's also kind of nice to take a small breath and then say, okay, let's wait a little bit and then now try and get something going. So let's go with Evil Mortar. Let's go with the ability onto the left side lane. Let's have the arrows ready when he goes with, for example, the main horde. So let's go with arrows as soon as possible. And let's now go with a cannon card here as well. And this is just gonna be, yeah, too much spam for him to handle with. So definitely, once again, a crazy match. I feel like in today's video, not all the matches, but some matches where just so many things going on at once, like offensively, defensively, like a lot of ups and downs. For example, in this match, we started off losing so bad, then we ended up 3-conning him. This match, same thing, we lost the tower, then we made a comeback. But overall, we're definitely doing really, really good with our main deck. I think I would like to even play one more match, so today's video is gonna be a little bit longer than usual, but hopefully you guys are enjoying the gameplay so far. And so far also some nice W's, nice victories, pushing up quite a bit. So hopefully we can end today's video with another W. Okay, let's go guys, hopping into the last match of today's video. Looks like we're up against a guy called Kadiswar. Not sure how to pronounce his name, but anyways, another Cannoneer player. Let's go with bets here. Let's go with a Goblin gang. And don't tell me that this is gonna be another mirror. Okay, I think this... Wait, this is gonna be another mirror match? Okay. I mean, I'm not gonna complain because so far we are undefeated. But definitely interesting to see that I'm talking about my main deck making a comeback. And then we face so many mortar or spammy type of decks in today's video as well. So I guess it's just, yeah, proving the point I said. My main deck is back, guys. And it's dominating the Clash Royale meta. It's super strong, super popular as well, because we've seen many people use it in today's video. Okay, let's go with a cannon card here as well. He's probably gonna go with bets, so maybe we can get a sneaky ice wizard on top of that. Let's go with bets towards the right side. Ooh, looks like he has the Goblinstein version though. Okay, Goblinstein version is definitely gonna be interesting. I feel like Goblinstein is one of those cards where we need to be very careful, yeah, when to like stack many troops together. Like I don't really want to give him a lot of value with the ability, so we need to be very, very careful. Okay, let's go with Ice Wizard and let's go with arrows. I think with the arrows by itself, it's already gonna be, exactly, it's already gonna be enough with the help of the Ice Wizard and with the help of the Cannoneer. Okay, so he has the same exact deck. The only difference... Oh, I misclicked the mortar. Anyways, I think it's okay. Probably gonna force his own mortar defensively, and it should be, yeah, should be just trading each other out. So not the worst misclick. It could have been worse, but I guess it's still a small misclick right there. But what I want to say is that we have the same exact 8 cards. Besides one card, which is the Skeleton King swapping out for his Goblinstein. So let's see which one is better, Goblinstein, Skeleton King. I guess it just depends on whoever plays better. But let's see if we can, yeah, get something going here. Let's go with a Goblin gang towards the right side. I want to try and force out something defensively. Looks like we force out the evil bets. I'm actually going to go with arrows on top of that. I feel like the arrows here should be, yeah, pretty good, because we can this way allow the goblins to get a bit of more damage. And let's actually go with a mortar defensively this time. Okay, he goes with a cannon card as well. I think mortar here should be able to get a lot of value, and then a miner just to make sure that the cannon card doesn't get a lock. Mortar, especially with the help of the goblins, they will just get so much value right there. Okay, Goblin gang towards the right side. Let's go with a cannon card. Ooh, he cycled his arrows. If he cycles Goblinstein right now, I'm gonna... Okay, I want to say, if he cycles Goblinstein, I'm gonna go with Skeleton King plus bets at the bridge. Looks like he doesn't. Let's instead go with the Ice Wizard. Let's go with the Skeleton King, and let's now go with a miner plus bets towards the right side. Okay, nice. This is looking pretty good, guys, because he's gonna still be forced to defend the right side, the left side. Let's go with a Goblin gang here in the meantime as well. He might go with an ability, so he's probably gonna be low on elixir. Let's go with arrows here on top of the Goblin Gang. Let's see if we can get a good amount of damage with the Ice Wizard plus Goblin, or with the, yeah, exactly, Ice Wizard plus Spear Goblins combination. Okay, minor defensively, cannon card here up high as well. Let's go with bats here as soon as possible to try and DPS down his cannon card, so our cannon card can hopefully get a lot of damage on his Evil Mortar. We do have to be careful. Let's go with a Skeleton King here at the bridge as soon as possible. And okay, let's go with arrows here, and I'm probably just gonna go with my ability. Let's see how he's gonna defend the Skeleton King ability, but that should be able to get quite a lot of damage. He does, okay, he does have the arrows. Arrows are gonna allow the mortar to finally get some damage for him, but still overall situation is, yeah, looking really good for us, guys. Let's go with Ice Wizard here as well. 897 HP on his right side tower, and still 2540 HP on our left side tower. So as long as we don't make like a huge mistake, I think this should be a W for us. Okay, let's go with bats here. Let's go with the Skeleton King in the back to try and get the bats to, or get the Skeleton King to charge his ability. Let's go with the Goblin Gang here to take care of the bats, and let's go with a cannon card defensively here. Okay, mortar defensively, but at the same time kind of offensively. Let's go with bats here as well, and let's go with ability on offense. Okay, nice. This is looking very good for us. Let's go with a miner here as well, and I'm gonna try and get the arrows to maybe also hit some goblins. Let's see. No, looks like they don't hit goblins, but still able to take care of the bats, still able to kill the Ice Wizard a little bit quicker. Mortar even gets a splash damage shot right there, and the Skeleton King is able to finish off the right side tower. So perfect video today. Honestly, really nice matches. We did have some ups and downs, but if you look at the overall result, overall, yeah, match history, it's just perfect, guys. Really good result. We managed to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 W's, 6-0. Honestly, has been quite a while since I've gone 6-0 in a video, and definitely, yeah, a better way to do it with my main deck. So hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please make sure to smack the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, feel free to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in one of my next videos. Take care, guys.